What's up everybody and welcome to the laser cannon. This is a brand new mod by Mike Moore, adding in this massive laser cannon into Fallout 4, kind of making a heavy weapon that is laser based, which is actually something we don't even have. I guess unless you count the Gatling laser, but up close with the gun you can see it does look really good. The textures on this are pretty sharp, not the sharpest in the world, but definitely good enough for what this weapon wants to be and gets the job done. There's a little bit of clipping here and there on like the kind of shoulder pad there, as well as the kind of grip on the front of the gun, but again, nothing too crazy. When you're actually using this in first person or even in third person, it's not too noticeable. So how does this gun actually work? Well, as you can see, I have 207 ammo for this, and that's after spawning a bunch in. Basically, it uses fusion cores to actually power it, and a fusion core is only going to get you 5 shots, so I'm not going to attempt to shoot him in third person. I'm not entirely sure how the aim down sights really work, but oh yeah, I was way off. There you go. So as you can see, I actually just mutated that Raider off that singular shot there. So this definitely does quite a bit of damage. This isn't my upgraded one. I do have a different one that's actually way upgraded. And as you can see, it does quite a bit of a damage difference. But let's actually go into VATS now and just shoot this guy in the torso and see what kind of damage we can do. As you can see, 2 shots there did finish him off. And now if we go into first person, you can check out the reload animation, and it doesn't actually put a fusion core in, which is a little bit weird. I'd love to see that changed, but for the time being, not too big of a deal. So let's see if we can't get a headshot on this guy. And as you can see, wow, that's crazy amounts of damage. So yeah, again, we just mutated him there. Let's see if one more will finish him off. Oh, we missed. Let's try. Come on, 60% chance. 60% chance. There you go. So it looks like it's going to take 2 shots, but nonetheless, you do finish him off there. And then we're out of ammo. So as you can see, it's almost, I don't know if the balancing is quite on par. I feel like you could get a few more shots out of this, and I would be a little bit happier, because it doesn't do ridiculous damage. It's kind of hard to figure out where it's actually shooting as well, if you're using it just offhand like this. But nonetheless, again, yeah, it doesn't do ridiculous damage for using a fusion core per 5 shots. So again, that's pretty much the weapon. You could take a few shots like this. It kind of has a little bit of a cooldown there. But nonetheless, very cool. It's one of those things, I didn't realize I wanted a gun like this until I actually saw this being released. Then when I saw it, I was like, damn, that's actually a really cool idea. And I'm happy that's been added to the game. So how to actually get the gun? Basically, it's just going to spawn in shops and on different gunners higher up in the game. There's a dungeon you could do to actually get the gun. But past level 30, it should start spawning around. I have a bunch of Brotherhood of Steel here. And excuse me, let's actually go to the weapons workbench. So again, here's the one I actually did level up and all that. But let's check out this one. So these 2 standard ones here, as you can see, we do have 161 damage, and these are fusion cores again. So pretty slow fire rate, a good range, actually, which is kind of insane how far the range goes. But if we go in here, we have some of the different mods for the weapon. So first and foremost, you have, well, first and foremost, let me show you how this works. And I assume this is intentional, although I'm not entirely sure. All right, so the Brotherhood of Steel were killing or annoying me a little bit, so I had a bunch of them killed. Nonetheless, let's actually check out how this works. So basically, if you have the standard receiver on, so as you can see we have that one on, you could actually put on these 2 different muzzles. So you have the beam splitter, which is going to split beams into multiple projectiles covering a wider area. So I'm sure you've heard of that before. It's pretty common, which is going to boost the damage, but not nearly as much. But it's also shooting kind of multiple projectiles, which is powerful in its own right. So I don't know how many projectiles that actually is. Let's check that out really quick, because it's going to be 177 damage per projectile. So if we actually take this guy out, so as you can see, that looks like 3. Yeah, so it looks like 3 different projectiles. So that's definitely going to do more damage if you could actually get all 3 on target. And as you can see, with these actually modified ones, it does seem to use the whatchamacallit, which is a little bit interesting. Nonetheless, then you have the beam focuser, which is one just powerful projectile, basically the same thing as the initial version. It just does way more damage. So did I not put it on there? What just happened? I don't know. But regardless, so something a little bit weird about this gun is if you actually put on these things, you can't have those. So for example, if I put on the boosted capacitor, which is going to improve damage and reduce the ammo capacity, I can't put those on anymore. That's now the only option I have, which is a little bit interesting. I'm not entirely sure why that works that way. So I put this one back on. As you can see, now I do have that again. So just kind of interesting. Like, I don't see why the boosted capacitor is ever a good idea, because it improves damage, reduces your ammo capacity, but the beam focuser does more damage and maintains your ammo capacity. So just not really sure why that works. Maybe it's just a glitch, but at the same time, I kind of like those as options because I think they make sense for these two, because as you can see for them, improve critical shot damage and accuracy, and then this one adds burning damage and improves your range. Like for these, you can almost understand why you wouldn't want those two other options, but again, for these, you don't have those options anyway. So just kind of interesting. Nothing too crazy here. The beta wave tuner was probably the most practical out of the bunch. That's the shotgun, and this one actually is going to do burning damage. So if I shoot one of these Brotherhood of Steel, as you can see now they're on fire. So just a little bit of extra damage. I don't think for a weapon of this caliber, it'll make too big of a difference. I don't actually know how much damage they're doing, but yeah, as you can see on these guys, these are the Brotherhood of Steel Star Paladins, though. These guys are seriously like high-level enemies. This almost doesn't even scratch them. The reload animation on that one looks like it's a little bit glitched out nonetheless. So the mod definitely has some glitches, but I still think it's a pretty cool gun nonetheless, and I really like the ideology behind it. Whoops. Yeah, so now I'm going to customize some of them, and let's go see if we can't make some magic happen against some enemies. Alright, so now we are here on Spectacle Island. I think I have 31 Brotherhood of Steel, and then I do have like 30 to 40 different gunners over there, and then we do have 3 different versions of this gun. So we actually have, I don't know, this one's an excited one, so this is the burning damage. This is the focused one, which is the 257 damage, which is the one I've been using, and then third, what is this one? I forget. Oh, Incinerary. Oh no, so what's excited? I don't know. I've excited, Incinerary, and Focus. So I don't know. They do what they do. And let's start this little battle off now. I'm kind of curious how these guys are going to react. So as you can see, oh, there's some Mirelix over here as well. But some of these gunners, I think, might actually spawn with this gun. So I can't actually fully tell. It looks like a lot of them laser pistols and stuff like that. But nonetheless, at least for those raiders, when I was using this one, which is the one I've been using because I think it's just the best out of the bunch, actually has been one-shotting them. So it looks like we'll two-shot gunners or so. So if I actually do a critical hit, we will one-shot them. But yeah, those legendary raiders, we did one-shot. So obviously gunners are a bit tougher. These are some gunner captains even. So, and those are just legendary gunners. So that one we actually put into its mutation instantly. So let's see if we can't get some cooler hits now. And let's actually turn that off. And there you go. So blowing these guys away, absolutely crazy. And actually, I don't know. I think the ammo on this gun might be a little bit glitched because now for some of them, I was actually having some ammo difficulties. Let's actually shoot some of these Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, whoops. Let's shoot some of the Brotherhood of Steel as well, though, because why not? We support the Enclave. So let's actually go for a critical hit and let's see. Can we one-shot him? Oh, okay, so we actually do one-shot the Brotherhood of Steel, which is kind of crazy. I think the Brotherhood of Steel are going to be the ones needing some help here, though. So you can actually kind of spam fire this to crazy good effect. So like if you actually, like I was using it on the Raiders before, and you could just kind of like target a bunch of enemies and then just shoot them really fast in rapid succession, which is pretty cool. It's quite a bit of fun to do that, and these guys are shooting me now. So let's actually switch to another one. This is the excited version. I'm not actually sure what this does. Oh, this is the one that has better critical damage. So let's see. I could one-shot him with a crit anyway. So, oh. Did I not one-shot him with a crit? I thought I one-shot him with a crit before. And I think I'm missing him right now. I don't know. This one's like has weird aiming or something. So let's use the Incinerary one now. And we'll actually shoot him one more time. Oh, did I shoot the Brotherhood of Steel? Or who did I even shoot there? Let's go for the double whammy. Just turning on our sides, or turning on the allies around us. And, oh, we gotta reload real quick. But the Brotherhood of Steel, he's just slowly turning around. He's like, hey, man, I helped you out a little bit. And we're just, nope, sorry. That was actually really satisfying. Alright, so, I don't know who's really winning this war. I've probably been killing more gunners than Brotherhood of Steel. But at the same time, I think there were more gunners to begin with. So let's actually go for, oh my god. Wow, we absolutely mutilated that guy. It's really satisfying watching them kind of explode into that fiery redness. So let's kill a few more gunners. And this one, yeah, so this one, the burning one, definitely not a two-shot gun. And that's what I mean. I don't know. The fusion, my ammo wasn't going down anymore, but I think this is just the best one. Oh, I missed. But this is the one with the focused one that does 250 damage. I'm getting radiation damage, so I gotta be careful here. But this is the one that does 250 damage per shot, 257, I think, exactly. And I think this is the best one out of the bunch. I just think it packs the most punch. Oh, that guy's head just fell off. And I don't know, it seems to have the most effectiveness out of all the versions I've used. Looks like there's no one in there anymore. A few gunners running about. I think that's a gunner captain or something. So let's see. See, even him, he took 2 shots to the chest and 1 headshot before he actually died. So, although the gun is strong, it's not, what the hell? What's going on there? I'm not really sure what's going on, but hey, who am I to judge? So it's, oh, gotta reload. But it looks like, I think the gunners might be actually pulling ahead here a little bit. These are Legendary Brotherhood of Steel, but it doesn't look like they're faring all too well. The power armor is falling a little bit short. Let's help this guy out. And let's try that again. It's really hard to use this with the iron sights. In case you can't know or haven't noticed, I was actually using it in third person before, which is even more difficult. So it looks like this one. We will shoot him and kill him in 1 shot. So some gunners got up there, and oh, someone shot me. It looks like I'm getting shot from over there. As my voice starts to die, I don't really know what's happening to my voice, but it's been happening all throughout this video. I keep having to do cuts for it, but oh, okay, so we finished that guy off. And it actually looks really cool from third person. It's just not very practical to actually shoot it in third person. So that guy, we couldn't get a shot on. I'm surprised I hit that. And that's actually, here, let's do the rapid succession thing I was talking about earlier. If we actually could hit all of them. And, no. Alright. Let's see. This one. That one. Oh, I ran out. Nonetheless, that's okay. So we'll blow this guy away. And then, of course, it's not going to do the rapid succession thing I was so happy about, or so excited for. And there we could go and kill him. And then, oh, I hit him. That's actually remarkable in itself. Oh, wow. It shot from my, I don't know. I missed. Nope. All right. We're getting shot too much. Oh, God. It's so hard to aim in third person as I get stuck on those rocks. All right. Come on. I'm determined. I think all the Brotherhood of Steel might be dead now, which is unfortunate because they were my friends. But let's actually use another critical hit. Oh, no, pop a stim pack first. Same thing, though. Then shoot him in the head. Boom. There you go. And then, oh, yeah, so you got a glimpse of it there. Oh, I'm out of VP. So that guy we can take down. And it looks like there's only a few left. And, yeah, I don't know. I guess you just got to kind of use this in VATS. I would love to see actually using the top sight, like, or making that into a sight. That would be very cool. But I think we're going to wrap this video up here, though. I think we got enough gameplay with this. We got a lot of gameplay with it. But yeah, nonetheless, I do hope you enjoyed this video. A very cool weapon, nonetheless. Could use some tweaks to make it a little bit better. But I really like the concept of the gun. And it's a good gun to have in your game, and it's pretty well balanced. So definitely good thing to check out. So as always, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.